He's left-handed. He has had 6 fights, 4 victories. This is his first fight for the WGP. In the red corner, we have a young fighter from Patos de Minas in Brazil. He is from the Fight Game team. His coach is Semi Schilt. He's 29 years old. He's also a young fighter. He's 1.76 meters tall. He has had 42 fights, 36 victories, and 18 knocks out. Fabiano Mineiro. He has good technique and good combinations. We also know that Mr. Silva has worked well with, he has a lot of combinations that he's able to perform, both with his feet and with his hands. Just a reminder for everybody that different than Muay Thai, these kickboxing events, elbows are not permitted. There goes a first kick by Fabiano, the older fighter. There goes a back leg roundhouse kick to the midsection. Very powerful kick. These guys, another one to the left leg of Eliezer. These guys are fast and they are strong. Fabiano, he looks like he is determined. He has very fast feet. They're still feeling each other out. They're moving around the ring using their boxing skills. Eliezer also has some fast feet. He's got a good front push kick there. That is not, it's more of a kick to throw the opponent off balance. As they move around the ring, they're still feeling each other out. Left jab by Eliezer. Another right leg low kick by Fabiano, second one. But he leaves himself open afterwards and he gets a little bit, left himself open for those boxing skills, great boxing skills by Eliezer. But he has some fast feet. Low kicks are tremendously powerful and fast. And his boxing skills are great. Once he's inside, he looked like he just was inside there, and he was able to throw a combination that was very powerful and accurate. They're moving around. His low kicks, Fabiano's low kicks are devastating. Eliezer has a much longer reach with his legs, but he's not able to set them up and get them off as of yet. But they're still feeling each other out. This is the first round. So far, Fabiano has dominated. He is much stronger, and his kicks are much more powerful. There goes Eliezer, showing that kick didn't affect anything. I wonder what that means. There goes Fabiano. He was inside with a right knee, and he was able to put up his hands afterwards. He didn't leave himself open like he has with his previous kicks. There they go around, moving around. They're being both a little bit more aggressive now as they move around the ring. Fabiano is dancing around, moving, trying to stay off those ropes. And Eliezer is trying to set up that jab, left leg, back leg roundhouse kick by Eliezer, which was not very effective. Fabiano is standing his ground. He is not backing up. Eliezer better stop concentrating on what's not hitting him and start worrying about what he has to do to get in. He keeps saying that they don't hurt, but they keep making a heck of a lot of noise. And there he goes, throwing Fabiano over the ropes with an obviously terrible technique. Something that, there he goes, he's getting a warning from the referee. It looked like it was intentional. He looks like he's getting frustrated by all of the hits that he says don't hurt. He has taken a lot of abuse from that right leg roundhouse kick from Fabiano. Let's watch it again. There it is. It's so fast, and so he's able to get it off from a short distance. And you can see the welt, the red marks on the stomach of Eliezer, and on the left side of his rib cage, and the left side of his arm. It's terribly red. Fabiano is going to keep on working that. I imagine in the corner they're telling him to keep working on that short roundhouse kick. that is devastating. The power is tremendous. There goes that throw from Eliezer, which is illegal in K1 rules. Both fighters now in the corner. They both look rested, listening to their coaches, taking the advice, getting their hydration as they prepare for the second round, about ready to start. Both of these fighters are aggressive. They are good, they are fast, they're strong, their technique is excellent, both of them. There goes Fabiano. First thing he does is he throws that kick out there. And once again, Eliezer is saying that it doesn't hurt. There he goes. This time he went with the left leg to the low, and Eliezer comes back with a left leg, also connecting. There he goes again, hitting him with that right leg. It's making him red. Now Fabiano is smiling. There he goes. He was inside. He had a great uppercut. Almost caught Eliezer in the lower chin. There he goes. Both kicking to the lower hip area. Moving around a little bit, jabbing. Let's see if Eliezer has a little bit more respect for that kick of Fabiano this round, because if he's not careful, he's going to get caught with it somewhere he doesn't want. They're moving around. There he goes again. A beautiful back leg roundhouse kick to the right leg of Eliezer, lifted him off the ground, almost considered a sweep. They move around. Fabiano is looking extremely focused. They're moving around, trying to set each other up. You can tell that Eliezer has a little bit more respect this round. He knows that those kicks are devastating and that he has got to keep those hands up and keep working and keep watching and not get complacent. There he goes. He faked the left knee. Fabiano comes back with that right leg. Again, a left leg. He gets in, gets out really quick. He's able to do it so quickly. There he is. He has great boxing skills as well. He's able, but he's not quite as accurate as he is with his kicks. Eliezer tried to do a kick, but his legs are a little bit too long to kick from such a close distance. There he got one in. There he goes. Good combination by Eliezer as he does his right straight cross and his left uppercut. Both fighters moving around. Both Fabiano tried to do a jumping knee, but was unable. We haven't seen anybody in these three fights so far doing any other techniques besides a roundhouse kick, low roundhouse kicks, few high roundhouse kicks, and boxing skills. No spinning back fists, nothing else. Eliezer was able to get in a high roundhouse kick. Now Fabiano is projecting what he's doing. He's telegraphing. Eliezer is able to see what he's doing. He's getting a little bit more tired. Good combination by Fabiano. Great combination as he moves forward. Both fighters weary of each other's power. There goes a crescent kick by Fabiano. If he had let that go, he just might have caught him. It was way, way out of character for these fights tonight, and it was something that would have caught him right off surprise. He would have caught him off guard if he had followed through with it instead of doing it so lightly. Another right leg low kick by Fabiano as he keeps moving forward, and that's the end of the second round, folks. Both fighters looking a little bit more tired now. Fabiano is looking a little bit more tired than Eliezer. Eliezer, I can tell that he's got a little bit more respect now for those fights, for this fight that Fabiano is putting to him. There we can see that left uppercut by Eliezer. That's dangerous if Fabiano doesn't keep his guard up. There was that high roundhouse kick that almost caught him. If he had followed through a little bit more, that might have been the end of the fight. There's that crescent kick. Now that was a very good kick. He should have threw it a little bit harder, a little bit faster, a little bit closer, and he would have caught Eliezer off guard. He caught him off guard, but it wasn't fast enough. Let's go now to the third and final round of this middleweight fight, K1 rules, here in São Paulo, Brazil. Both fighters still looking pretty refreshed, not gasping for breath like we've seen in some fights. Now as they move around the third and final round, let's see. For me, I have Fabiano out in front up to this point, simply because he is connecting with more lower kicks. As they feel each other out, they move around. The crowd's quiet. Everyone is waiting to see with anticipation what is going to happen between these two fighters. Both doing their low kicks, not committing 100%, both wary of each other's power. There goes Fabiano with a nice low kick, but it was blocked easily by a left leg raise by Eliezer. Another kick to the midsection that was able to get in. That left side is of Eliezer is getting a welt on it now. Fabiano has to be careful because Eliezer has that high left roundhouse kick that is very close to getting in. Fabiano's kicks have lost a lot of power now by the third round. There he goes. Eliezer seems to be come back with his energy. There goes a spinning back fist. We haven't seen it. A high jump knee jump. And that spinning back fist was a great technique, but he was way off. He was a mile away. I don't know what he was thinking there. But finally, someone is doing some different techniques. Eliezer is in the corner. He's backed in. Fabiano is moving around. He is stalking him. He's trying to finalize him in this third and final round. Both fighters seem to be a little bit tired. The technique is a little bit sloppy now. They're not working as clear and as calmly as they were before. Both still with that great deal of respect for each other's power. They're moving more around boxing skills now. There he goes again. Fabiano with a spinning back fist, a little bit closer, but he was still far away. This time Eliezer comes back with a right uppercut to the midsection, which got through and was very effective. Surprisingly, didn't knock the wind out of Fabiano. There he goes again, Eliezer with a front leg, low kick. Fabiano's kicks have lost a lot of their explosiveness. Nice left cross by, and there goes a nice high knee by Eliezer and caught Fabiano in the face with that. Looks like he's cut his nose. Yep, his nose is bleeding. He's cut himself, or he's cut his nose. Eliezer has been able to draw blood, and now he's going to stalk him. And there he goes again with a second high knee, and he's got him in the corner, and he is pummeling him at free will with whatever he wants. And there he goes again, and now Fabiano is down. He's down. That could be the end of it, folks. He's getting the count. He's coming up. Let's see if he can continue. He wants to continue on. What a tough guy. He has been battled, bruised twice now. There he goes back into the corner again. Another knee. This time it's over. There's no way he's going to keep going. There's no way. Eliezer is the winner by knockout, and you can see that he is extremely happy by this. Fabiano is devastated as he sits on the floor, recovering from that knockout. Would have been nice to see this fight go to the end because the fighters are in the center of the ring. They wait for the referee to see who is the winner, as the announcer will soon come on and tell us what we already know. By technical knockout, the winner is Eliezer Silva. Technical knockout. Beautiful technique he came up with in the third round. He seemed to have found a new sense of energy, a new sense of calm that was able to